Okay, so looks like I am live again. And I don't know how it is working or not. This is attempt two. Okay, let's just see if it is working or not this time. And how is, moreover importantly, the audio this time. Come on, YouTube, don't do this to me. So, hey Deepa, hey Sagar, how are you? So, attempt two. Yeah, just like CBHC guys. So sorry for all of you. You have to give the attempt two. Okay, so looks like it's working decent this time. Audio is good. Thank you so much. I know it's not like my courses, it's just decent. Okay, so love from Kolkata. Thank you so much. Okay, it's going really fast now. I hope this time it's better. I can see the quality is much better now. I hope so. Attempt two. Yep, attempt two for Saturday Live. First one just only sound is playing. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Come on, do that a little bit. New player in LCO is awesome. Thank you so much. It's going to be better over the time. Version 1 is always not so amazing. Then version 2, version 3, version 4. So it gets better every time. Love from Bhubaneswar. I enjoyed really Bhubaneswar so much. Its name is Technical Babaji. That's a nice name. Okay. So, notification squad. So, YouTube send a notification this time. Thank you so much, YouTube. Love from Mumbai. I might be visiting Mumbai probably in this month. If I'll be there, I'll surely let you know, guys, and I would love to meet you. Okay, so how to increase programming confidence, bro? Make some projects, bro. You need to make a lot of projects in order to get a lot of confidence. Without the project, no matter how many challenges you solve, how many loops you write, how many functions you write, you're never going to get there. Once you do the projects, that's where the confidence starts coming up. Too much of the buffering. I have absolutely no idea how this YouTube stuff is working on. Hey, Ishu Ebrol, thank you so much for the super chat. I have absolutely no idea how this YouTube stuff is working on with the live. I have seen a lot of other creators facing some issues with the live. And even when I use my other softwares to go live, they just doesn't work. And the YouTube browser stuff, which you can go directly live, it's like, sir, are you CSK fan or MI fan? I don't watch much of the cricket nowadays. I used to watch it a lot, but the moment Sachin retired, the Dhoni retired, it's gone for me now. And also now the priorities are onto a different level. So instead of watching a cricket match, I would like to prefer to pack up my client work, probably record more YouTube videos or course videos. So priorities are different. So Deepa says, finally live is on. Yeah, I think so. Finally it's live is on and it's reaching to you. So, okay, let's pick up. Raman Saluja says, how are you? I'm doing good. Gurpreet says, will more Adobe XD tutorial come? Yes, it will surely come. I really need a break. And my break is like working on something on design or something because, this machine learning thing took a lot out of me. And the big challenge with this machine learning was somehow or how I should make this course so that it becomes easier because the topics are already there. The challenge was nobody was able to understand these things. So I wanted to make simplest possible example, a lot of ideas going through and back. So that's how it was a lot of time consuming, brainstorming thing. I need a little bit relax, and that relax will happen with Adobe XD and Sketch. So you can expect a lot of videos. Uh, can I become professional Android developer if I take your course? Surely you will be learning about designing 10 apps. And I think if somebody can design 10 apps, designing the 11th app or 12th app should not be a big deal. You'll be learning all the basics. But in order to call yourself as like a professional one, I would recommend that after building those 10 apps, I recommend you to make at least 5 apps totally on your own. Post video on payment gateway integration. Hey, Harsh Joshi, actually, we are planning something onto it. It's not yet confirmed, or neither we have started working on it. We are looking forward so that we can do something big scale for that. But again, recording a course for anything like that requires twice amount of work as compared to doing a project. Because first we have to do that, then we have to break down that into chunks, and then re-record, and then post-production, then uploading. It's a lot of work. Can we expect any collaboration anytime soon? Let me be honest here. I would love to get collaboration, but I think I'm a little bit afraid of collaborating with other YouTubers because just like other YouTubers, I also see all the YouTube things which are going on right now, and I'm a little bit afraid that if I will be collaborating with somebody and later on he doesn't like me, he will say that, hey, I'm going to put a strike on your channel or just remove my videos, and which is not at all a good thing. So honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of doing collaboration with other YouTubers. But inside somewhere me, I would love to collaborate with, especially some of the YouTubers in India. I'm a big fan of them, although their subscribers are just like 20,000 or 30,000. But still, I'm a big fan of those guys. But yeah, a little bit like onto the edgy side. So are there any free courses on Learn Code Online? Yes, we do have free courses. One on Emmet, which I highly recommend. Everybody should have an Emmet knowledge, and one is there on Bootstrap 4. Uh, Rohan says, "Hey Tej, do you want to say anything about your gray T-shirts?" No. Is Hackintosh a good option for iOS development? Hey Rehan, I think it's not at all a good option, and in fact, Apple are taking a good measuring steps so that they can totally just get rid of Hackintosh by using their own chipsets. I hope everybody is aware of it that Apple is getting rid of the Intel. They will be now moving on to their own processors. So Hackintosh will not at all be an option in the future. It's also not a good stable thing because when you develop the things, you need latest everything fully updated as well as full stable its things, and Hackintosh is like not fully updated one. Okay, sir, completing, enjoying LCO ML Bootcamp 30% completed. Oh, Rohan, that's you are on a really nice track. You have already completed 30%. Just to give you a little bit insight, I usually don't give that, but probably it's not confirmed yet, but probably there might be more content in existing bootcamp without any extra charges. Probably. I'm not pretty sure that it's going to come or not, but yeah. Ranjit says you are close to 2 lakh subs, Congo. Thank you so much. I think once we hit the 2 lakh subscriber, I can unbox my silver play button. I have unboxed it once on the live, but haven't made a proper video for that. I would love to do it. So definitely. So probably on 200,000, we will do unboxing videos of this silver button. Tarun says, what do you suggest about UI UX with machine learning? I don't know if they are both like compatible or not. Yes, surely we can detect some of the results on that, but I have no idea. Offline feature in LCO is very helpful. I am really happy that you liked that feature. It took a lot of time to encrypt the things, and moving was a big step, but I'm really happy that people who are genuine lovers of programming and understand the value of these things are loving it, and that's what we want. Can you include some projects in LCO machine learning bootcamp? We will look forward into that. Probably. We are looking forward onto that how much more content we should put onto it. And there is a lot of discussion going on personally with me as well. So we will think of that shortly. How much projects matter in getting a job? I think it matters a lot because companies do avoid a lot of freshers to join into their company because freshers are completely like, they have to train them first. They have absolutely no idea. And that's why project, because once you do the project, you are not at all a fresher. You are an experienced person who hasn't worked onto a corporate culture, but still you know everything. So you are not at all a fully fledged freshers. So yeah. Okay, so somebody says, how is the chat app in the LCS different from another website? I have no idea what they are teaching. I haven't seen their curriculum. But in case you like that one, go for that one. There is no such harsh thing as that. Wherever you go, just enjoy their courses. Okay. How long? Okay, it's gone. Is ML can be done in web development? I think yes, because a lot of options are getting unpacked for the web developers as well, especially with the TensorFlow JS. There is a room now for a lot of web developers to get started in machine learning. But again, the concepts need to be learned using the Python or maybe R, but the concepts remain exactly same. They can be implemented now using the TensorFlow JS. But yes, of course, I would highly recommend to get friendly with the data science as quickly as possible. Okay, so say my name, Abhi Kapoor. Okay, what more you want? Okay, so iOS just okay, it's gone. Like it's just keep on rolling. Really. Can I add GitHub copied apps into Play Store? You can, but surely you'll be getting a strike, and your account may get banned into that. So if you're just taking anybody's code and just pushing it as an app, that's not at all a good idea. You probably might want to add tons of features on that, like having a couple of code, copy and paste it, and solving that problem is okay. So that's it. Ansh Creation says, "Are you angry with me?" No, I don't. I never remain angry for a long time. It's probably if there might be some words we have taken onto a personal chat and might be never angry with anybody. How much GitHub is important for jobs? Really, really big time. If you have a rock solid GitHub profile, I think you can skip a couple of rounds of interviews or probably. Okay, Salim Khan says, "Say my name." Hey, Salim Khan, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so it's gone. Okay, so it's really hard to see the questions. They are going really fast. Uh, your views on IoT. I did read IoT as one of the subject. I didn't like it much of the things. It was all about adding sensors and lights and diodes and all of that. I didn't like it much. So not I'm not much into the IoT Internet of Things. Surely it's a big deal. Doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's not at all a big deal. It's surely a big deal, but you know, it's not something which connects with me. Okay. Your favorite YouTuber? I have a long list. I'm a big fan of variety of YouTubers, not just with. You might have heard these names: Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon. So these are the just common names which I follow along quite a lot. One YouTuber which actually brought me on YouTube for creating an account because I wanted to see a lot of his video was Crazy Russian Hacker. Some of you might have heard about him. I'm a big fan of that guy, and I love absolutely how he starts his video. Welcome back, everybody. All these. Welcome back to my laboratory. Safety is number one priority. I love that guy. So let me know in the comment section if you have seen that guy, Crazy Russian Hacker. I'm personally a big fan of that guy. I love the simplicity of that guy. So I actually came on YouTube uh, to see all of his videos, and that's how I created an account and all of that. So I love that guy, absolutely. Yeah, crazy Russian guy. His accent is so funny. I love that guy. No matter however he speaks or all of that, I still watch a lot of his video. I still take my time. I probably might be skipping a Casey Neistat video, and I still watch that video. Logan Paul, no, I don't follow Logan Paul. I don't watch many of his videos. I don't find it much of the interesting. I love watching the guy's video who is just writing the script, doing everything on his own, like Bhuvan BB. I love that guy because he writes his content, he edits that. That's actually a perfect vlog. The For me, the vlog actually means that somebody is taking the camera, writing the story, editing it, and just getting best out of it. So that's the kind of a guy I love to watch. So yes, Taros cool. Yeah, but I actually guess that a lot of you might not be knowing the name Taros School, so I just say Crazy Russian Hacker. But yeah, big fan. Love from Pakistan. Thank you so much. A lot of love from India as well. Hello, sir. Which laptop is best for developer, Mac or Windows? I'm a Mac guy. I prefer usually Mac because it's Mac is like less problematic. I don't have to worry about anything, and it just goes. Okay, Ishu Abrol, thank you so much for super chat. He says tips for beginners in penetration testing field. First and foremost tip that I can give you: always keep that in mind. Put the show off thing aside. I repeat that again. Put the show off thing aside. You are getting into a very great domain. So first of all, respect that domain. Second thing, respect others' work. Okay, respect somebody is a developer who has created a website or app and you are able to find a loop. That doesn't mean that developer is an idiot. Okay, first of all, learn how to respect. That's the most important thing, and I think is missing from this pen tester thing. A lot of people, not all. But again, that's the first thing that you have to learn. Now, when you find a bug or you are researching for anybody, it's all a secretive work. So don't just show off on their Twitter or Facebook or anything. Don't try to defame. It's an amazing field, but the first thing that you have to learn is the developer who has created that app or a website is not an idiot guy. Okay, remember that. He knows a lot more probably than you, than what you are looking forward here. So first of all, give respect and you will have respect. And it's an amazing field, I would say. If you can really learn a lot of things, and especially some of the programming stuffs, you can perform really good in there. Okay, let's pick up more questions. Okay, I have seen him and your radio video. I have. Why not any startup? I don't know. I'm probably not programmed for the startup and entrepreneurship thing. I'm just a YouTuber. I like to create content. I like to write code. I like to make videos. I have combined them, and I'm happy with that. So that's what I'm doing here. Is it easy to get internship in Python? There's no such thing as easy or hard. It all depends on how much knowledge you have, how you can add your knowledge to that company's benefit. There you go. You got your internship or probably a job as well. Okay, so WhatsApp new status says, hello, sir. Hello, WhatsApp new status. What do you think about Django? Okay, my thought about Django, it's probably the easiest way or easiest door through which you can get into the backend development. Everything is almost cooked up, and that's the reason why most of the startup chooses that. But I think it's the easiest entrance into the backend development. Obviously, you can switch on, and Django is fully compatible with MySQL, Postgres, SQLite, all of that. So it's so much easier to work with the Django. So that's my thing. Abhiram Yadav says, your IPL favorite team. I haven't watched IPL in a long, long time. And I have absolutely, I know that Dhoni is the captain of Chennai team. And I even don't know who is the captain of Rajasthan team. I have absolutely no idea. So my preference have changed, as I mentioned. My preference are moving towards being on YouTube or online. That's the reason I'm not watching much of the TV. For probably months and months, I don't even turn on the TV. Sometimes I just watch it because my father is watching it, and that's it. Okay, so which language should learn for web designing? HTML, CSS, JS must have. Without this, nothing is going to be happening. Okay, machine learning versus AI difference. I am looking forward to make a video on that. I think that's an interesting subject. A lot of controversies may happen, but I'm going to do it anyways. And yeah, most of the when you have to sell a product, you just usually say it's an AI, it's an artificial intelligence, but uh, under the hood, it's all about deep learning and machine learning and neural networks. So yeah, you know the stuff. Scope of robotics, as I always say, there is scope of everything and there is no scope for everything. Both the statement are true. It all depends on how much knowledge you have, what are your applications, and how much you are skilled on. Okay, your thoughts on certification. Hey Anmol, my thoughts on certification are already uploaded on my channel. Go look into my archive and you'll find the videos there. Okay, is Django enough for backend development? Yeah, it's almost more than enough what you'll be needing. But of course, if you say that, hey, Django is more than enough, uh, and I believe you're saying that you have at least a knowledge of one kind of database because along the Django cannot do much. You should have a knowledge of any one database. Probably MySQL is the easiest one, or Mongo, Postgres, whatever that is. You need to have at least one knowledge of one platform. Uh, Shubhadeep says, okay, there is a super chat. How to learn effectively and become master in React Native to build apps and improve logic building. Please tell some exercise to practice and improve. Thank you so much for super chat. The first thing I would say is go through with my 10 apps that I built in the React Native course. That was a lot of front end stuff that I have designed there. Once you take this course, now building any component would be a piece of cake. Even we have designed a full UI for YouTube. So that's going to help you to understand the front end part. Once you have done that, then you can focus on your regular stuff like Firebase or other things. And one thing that I would say that build at least two clones in that. One can be like your probably Snapchat or maybe WhatsApp. Just build an exact clone for that. Don't upload that, otherwise your account may get banned. Just keep it with you or maybe on the GitHub. And the second one would be something a little bit more like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Once you're able to build these things, I think you can call yourself as totally professionally ready and you can go after that. Did you got tattoo, sir? Yes, I do have a tattoo, couple of them. I usually don't show them, but yes, I have a tattoo, two of them. And probably in the future, I might get one more as well. So, yeah. Freelancing or job? I think YouTube. YouTube is good stuff. And yeah, freelancing is, I personally, Illuminati. Yeah, I get a lot of that Illuminati stuff on my comments on the YouTube when I check them. And by the way, I check almost all of the comments. Okay. So any videos on networking? No, as of now, we haven't planned any of that. Hey, GameObot, thank you so much for the super chat. Is the chat working? Is the streaming working good? Okay, so which is better for backend, Django or Node.js? Both are great. Depends on how you want to implement that. Both are amazing. Easier is Django for a beginner, and professional one might be choosing any one of them. It's not a big deal. Django versus PHP, which one to choose? If you're an absolute beginner, Django can be really easier for you. Flask, yes, you can choose the Flask as well, but I would say if you're choosing something which is based on Python, why not to go for Django? Okay, so a random programmer says, how do you manage your time for all these things? Probably because I love to do all of that, and probably I just sleep very, very less. I just try to grab time for all of that. So probably that's one reason. And the fact is that the love that I'm getting from this community is actually one of the reasons to keep me boosting. And all the time now I'm thinking about how I can serve more, how I can push more videos to YouTube that are actually meaningful for everyone, how I can add more values to the courses. This is all going on. So how long you sleep? Probably like 5 hours or so usually. But on Sundays or something like that, I usually take like 8 or 10 hours of sleep sometime. But usually it's mostly like 5 hours or something. And if I'm traveling, that may reduce down to sometime even 4 hours. Probably days I don't sleep much. So that's how everybody does that. Okay. RAM for ML. You don't need high-end RAM for machine learning in my course, at least. If you have just like 4 gigs of RAM, that's like enough. But if you want to do some high-end fancy stuff like using TensorFlow or something involving of the GPU, probably millions and millions of line of financial data you want to analyze that. So that's the thing you should be doing. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's Technical Guru Kannada. I hope I said that right. I hope so. Okay, so thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Desh bro, Shivaram here, back again. Hey, Shivaram, thank you so much for joining us. I want to enroll in machine learning course. Go ahead, go to courses.learncodeonline.in and you can join there. Please make a course on data structure and algorithm. I was thinking about it today because a lot of requests came up, but I wanted to do a little bit more, just having a course on algorithms and few these things. I think I can do better than that. So that's what I'm looking for. It's not just like few algorithms being explained. I wanted to do a little bit more. So that's why, I am thinking still on to it. Discount on ML. Discount is already applied. So you can just go there and it's already applied. Do you have team? I don't have like bigger team. I usually am a one-man army, but I do consult with a very close person to me. He doesn't know anything about tech, but still I do consult everything with him, although he doesn't understand anything. But it gives me another perspective on the things. So usually it's just one-man army. And that's the reason I'm so much productive as of now, because every string is under my control. That's what I like. Okay. So is it possible to make apps using Python? Yes, there is one framework. I don't recommend that because it's not very helpful. So I would say don't spend much of the time there. Instead, choose something else like Flutter or React Native, or Capacitor is there, Xamarin is there. So instead, you can choose on there. So Homkar says, tell how you get up at 4:30 at and be fresh and productive. Just think about like something. When I get up, the first thought that automatically comes to my mind is, how can I be more productive today? How can I do something which is amazing with my life? And that's the thought always keeps on going on. And how can I go onto YouTube? How can I steal some time? And honestly, this thing that I've started on my Facebook, like day one, day two, and day three, one of the big impact that they have given to me is productivity. Second is YouTube. The more I come on YouTube, the more productive I become. And I think that's what makes me, I love what I do. And that's what keeps me fresh even when I get up at 4:30 or maybe 5 or 6 or whatever the time is. I love spending time here, and I've always wanted to do it. So that's it. Okay, so let's pick a couple of more questions. Hey guys, you forgot to hit the thumbs up there, so go ahead, please hit the thumbs up. It's always amazing to have some of your. Okay, so people have started to give like there. I know some of you forgot almost there. As a YouTuber, it's my responsibility to keep you bugging with the likes and subscribe. I do that. So, sir, internship second year CSE. Okay, there's a super chat from Raman Singh. What to do to get a job? I am PHP freelancer, but no degree yet. Please help. If you're a freelancer, I think you already are onto a better position. It's not like all about degrees and stuff. One thing that I can recommend to you if you're a PHP developer already, learn how to develop plugins of WordPress as well. So go ahead and start doing that. And that will make your life easier because there are a lot of big companies who are big into freelancer and are making a lot of WordPress websites and plugins and all of that. So I highly recommend you to check out how you can make themes on WordPress as well as plugin. This is going to be super helpful for you. Okay, so Ishu says, thank you so much, Ishu. Ishu says, sometimes feel motivated, sometimes not. You know what? I don't always feel motivated. There are lows and ups in everybody's life. So don't just assume that I'm always like, for a year, I'm always like mostly productive and happy. But there are always lows and ups. So don't worry too much about it. The good thing and the bad thing about the time is it's not going to remain same, and that's the good thing and bad thing about time. So don't feel dismotivated uh, unless and until you have like good clothes to wear, you have food to eat. That's it. That's the all thing that matter at the most, and that's all I can say about it. Okay, so let's pick up more question. Okay, so Technical Guru Canada, thank you so much for the super chat. Says how to build custom ROM for Android. Please tell. Honestly, I'm not into building up custom ROM. Thank you so much for the super chat, but I'm not into it. So I'm not be guiding you into any wrong path. Simply saying I'm not into it. I'm not a master for that. So probably this question is not good for me. I know sometimes it's really hard that you make a super chat, ask a question, and I'm not able to answer. But I always prefer to be honest as compared to just guiding you into any path. That's what I prefer. What are your golden moment while programming? Golden moment is something when I have done a project and I'm breaking it again for recording, and that recording is done. That means I have worked on a project twice. That's my golden moment, and it's done. It's working. That's really awesome. Because once you build a project and once you break it down again for teaching purposes, it doesn't work sometimes. So that's what I can say. Can we go with okay? Can we go with iOS as well as Android developer parallel? Yes, of course. Of course. Why not? Okay, so Rohan says completed 30% of the machine learning bootcamp. It's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you're enjoying it and learning it. Trust me, after this, once you have completed like 100% right now on your 30, once you'll be done with the 100%, you will be saying that yes, now I can deal up with anything on machine learning, or even if you'll be taking other books or courses, it will feel like a breeze. It will be all good with you. That was the main goal of that course. SQL scope. Listen, Vishal, SQL is going to be here for a very, very, very long time. So there is no such point in asking SQL has a scope or not. SQL is going to be the rocking thing. Every programmer, it's like everybody should know SQL, okay? There is no exception, whether you're working on mobile, whether you're working on web or maybe iOS, Android, whatever, because the core skills of how to query with the database always are helpful. Whether that's Mongo, Postgres, maybe other some NoSQL, or maybe MySQL, whatever that is, SQL, hands down, it should always be there. Okay, so that's a nice one. Roses are red, violets are blue, unexpected curly braces on line 32. Rishabh, I like that. That is awesome. I love that. Thank you so much, Amita Jain, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, so machine learning course is super, super awesome. It is very helpful. Thank you so much. Okay. What are the advantages of PHP over Django? In the PHP, you have to write everything on your own, but that's an advantage for PHP because you'll be learning a lot. But in the Django, you don't have to write much of the code. Everything is already being cooked up. You have to just call them or integrate them, and voila, it's done. So it's less code, more work done in Django. Beginners feels really, really awesome and amazing there. But if you're a kind of a guy who likes to like go the hardcore way, like I'm gonna be writing everything on my own, then PHP might be good for you. Okay, so probably we can take a couple of more questions, and because I do have a quick travel, so I won't be able to take much of the questions, just a couple of more. So let's pick up a couple of more questions. Is Dash good for machine learning course? Hey Chandan, I cannot make comment on any other instructor or website. I'm at a position on YouTube, which is a public platform. Easily people can misunderstand what I'm saying about other professors or courses or website. So that's why I don't really say anything about that. So sorry. Uh, Hi Tej, I don't know much about Python. Can I enroll in machine learning? Hey Siva, you don't need to be an expert or guru in Python. Just basic like data type, functions, and loop. Even if you're not comfortable in that thing, as I said in the pre-promo video, this course is not for you. First, you should go in Python. But if you think you can write like probably a basic loop, a simple function, and some if and else condition, that's I think is enough for you. And rest you will be learning in the course itself. I do have a refresher in that course. Okay, so Meet Sony says, how to become entrepreneur like you. Hey Meet, I don't consider myself as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are usually like with the code suit, worrying about fundings and stuff. I don't consider myself as an entrepreneur. I am just a freelancer who just works on a variety of projects. Love to switch into technology a lot, and that's probably the reason I'm still staying as a freelancer. I don't want to stick with just one tech. I want to keep on switching. I want to learn everything that's new. And on top of that, I would like to call myself moreover as an and as a YouTuber. That's probably a better definition for me. A programming YouTuber. I would love to be called as that. Okay. So is internship from valuable? Abhinav, again, I cannot mention anybody's name here. Probably yes, probably no. I cannot say anything about it. Okay, so let's pick up just probably one or two more. So it's going really fast. I'm trying to read some of them, but it's really hard. Hi, Hitesh sir. Hi, Harsh. How are you? Copy paste in programming. Let's just take this one more final question. Copy paste in programming is totally, totally fine. I do have my friends at Amazon, yes, Amazon.com, the US one. I do have my friends in Expedia. I do have friends in Facebook as well. Everybody copies and pastes. Nobody's like a genius who is never going to be looking into blogs or Stack Overflow. Everybody copies and pastes because it's not just copy and pasting. It's copying the correct code because there are tons of them, first of all, and then implementing into your logic. So you'll be changing lots of variables, lot of flow of the program. It's completely okay if you're borrowing some code and having that. But if you're borrowing a tons of library, then probably you might have to give credit to that. Probably not. So yeah, that's it. If you're copying and pasting, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. At least you have skills of finding out that specific code. It requires a special eye to find out exact code and then edit that and go through with that. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm probably getting a little bit late there. So that's it. And please check out learncodeonline.in. I have an amazing courses library there. The recent one is on the machine learning. If you have any more questions, shoot me on my Facebook page, or you can join such lives or post on the YouTube comment as well. So that's it for this amazing Saturday Live, and we did it successfully on attempt two. So let me say bye to a lot of you. Hey, bye, Rohan. Bye, Tapan. Bye. Okay, it's gone. Bye, Animesh Roy. Bye, Hiran. Bye, Mosin. Bye, Tarun, Avinash, Mosin, Gaurav Nagar, Rahul. It's going really crazily fast. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hey Akash, hey Ayush, hey Ekta, Shubham, Mayank, Deepa, Ayush, Rahul, Ankush. It's going crazy fast. I've never seen it this much fast here. Bye everyone. Bye Anmol. Bye Ayush. Bye Piyush. Bye Yash. Bye Prateek. Uh, Bye Yash, Anmol, Namish. Bye Gurpreet. Okay, so bye bye and keep coding. The whole idea is it doesn't really matter from where you are learning, which book, which courses, which website. The point is make sure you learn programming so that you can make your life better. The more you're going to be learning, it's more cool. You are going to be making your life better in the future. So don't hesitate. Keep on learning, whatever the platform is, whatever the resource is. Important point is keep learning and keep coding. That's it. Bye bye. Good night. And thank you so much, all of you, for joining up. Give the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's an amazing channel.